The 100th Oregon Trail Days celebrations have officially kicked off in Gering. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, one of the Valley's longest running traditions is officially underway. A milestone celebration kicking off this week in a small western Nebraska town right along the path of the old Oregon Trail. 100 years ago, the inaugural Oregon Trail Days celebration was held in Gering, Nebraska, and now in 2021, it is the longest continuous celebration in the state of Nebraska. For some, Oregon Trail Days is a homecoming of sorts, with class reunions bringing people from all over the country. Behind me is the Gering High School class of 1965 reunion.
People come to Oregon Trail Days. It has been, since we were little, a big deal in the summer. And everybody, the street on Saturday will be lined with people, and we have a very nice, about an hour-long parade.
For others, the festivities are all about enjoying all that western Nebraska has to offer.
We have a lot of family members that travel all around. I have family here from Oregon right now. They come back into town. They want to be with their family members that they haven't got to see all year long. And this year it's even bigger because COVID is gone, it's cleared out of the way, and we get to have fun.
And for people like Bill Peters, the chairman for the Oregon Trail Days Committee, this event is honoring the longtime tradition of the heritage of the North Platte Valley.
I can tell you that the Oregon Trail Days is, of course, a remembrance and celebration of the people who settled the North Platte Valley as they came through on the Oregon Trail. Of course, the Oregon Trail was much before the founding of Gering.
And these folks from western Nebraska pack a lot of punch during these 4 days in July. We're talking street dances, carnivals, food fairs, arts and craft shows, parades, chili cook-offs, and lots of great live music. Peter says the hope is the groundwork has been laid for another 100 years of celebrating the rich tradition that all started with those westward pioneers oh so many years ago. And as thousands gather for the 100th annual Oregon Trail Days, Nebraska State Patrol troopers will be working hard to keep the roads of Scottsbluff County safe throughout the event. Scottsbluff County is a priority county for the Nebraska Department of Transportation Highway Safety Office, and Troopy Commander Kurt Von Minden says troopers will be on patrol to make sure residents and visitors for the event have safe travels around the area. Troopers will be performing high visibility patrols throughout the county, as well as conducting checkpoints throughout the weekend. The campaign began last night and will run through Sunday. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your Oregon Trail Days weekend weather forecast. He'll have that in just 90 seconds here on KNEB.TV News.
The 100th annual Oregon Trail Days rolls into Gering July 8th through the 11th. Barbecues, street dance, food fair, a car show, 2 parades, Old Settlers Luncheon, bicycle hill climb, mud volleyball, a pancake feed, chili and barbecue cook-offs, an art show, a craft show, and a quilt show. A carnival, beer and wine tasting, and Sawyer Brown with Ned Ledoux at Five Rocks. It's summer's best weekend, the 100th annual Oregon Trail Days, July 8th through the 11th.
At Platte Valley Bank, you don't have to be like a tortoise and carry your home on your back. They have mortgage experts that can help you finance the home that's perfect for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for your next home or simply want to refinance the home you're in, the experienced lenders at Platte Valley Bank are there to help. Contact them at pvbank.com or call and visit with one of the mortgage experts to take advantage of great rates at Platte Valley Bank.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, we're going to see partly to mostly cloudy skies across the area here for a period of time this evening, and an isolated thunderstorm can't be ruled out. That's about it. Temps fall out of the 100s down into the 90s and eventually into the 60s overnight. It's going to be hot again tomorrow with some storms late in the day. Cooler next for the weekend, and then hot again by early next week, although we're going to keep that heat in check, I think, a little bit. 97 yesterday for a high after a morning low of 61. Looks like just 1/100th of an inch of moisture at the station here over the past 24 hours. That out at the airport. As you can see, the latest drought monitor, we do have conditions that continue to worsen a little bit. Some severe drought conditions have now snuck in portions of Goshen, Niobrara, and Platte counties. We're starting to see those expand out a little bit. And then the moderate drought conditions have expanded south all the way south of the North Platte River Valley from Torrington down to Bridgeport. Those areas all now under moderate drought conditions. Well, as we take a look at current temperatures, that is part of the reason with the ongoing drought concerns. Temperatures are toasty out there. We were in the 100s earlier. We've fallen mostly into the 90s and still a 100-degree reading at Ogallala. Winds are light for the most part outside of some of those heavier wind gusts, and certainly a few of those around some of the showers as well. Severe weather threat off to the north of us. We have a marginal risk of severe storms in our area today. Now, tomorrow we're going to keep a close eye on some thunderstorm activity that's going to be possible, especially here from northern portions of the Nebraska Panhandle down into central and eastern Nebraska. Again, we're not going to see widespread severe thunderstorms, but we certainly have the possibility of some severe weather here locally tomorrow that we'll keep an eye on. That pushes well off to the east for Saturday. Let's take a look at Futurecast then. For tonight, just an isolated shower or storm. Those clear out. Skies clear out as well overnight. We're going to be mainly clear as we roll through early tomorrow morning, and low temperatures tonight are going to be in the 60s for most of us. Now for tomorrow, we're going to have sunny skies to start the day, and then as we roll through the middle portion of the day, we're going to start to see a buildup in some clouds, an afternoon thunderstorm or two possible. A couple of rounds of those late tomorrow into tomorrow night. They're going to be scattered around, and even continuing into early Saturday morning. Could still see some shower activity and highs mid and upper 90s across the region. Precip going to be sparse in some areas, plentiful in others. Depends on if you get it under some of those heavier rain bands out here, and we'll have to see where those ultimately set up. We'll call it partly cloudy. Just a stray shower or storm around this evening, 62 for a low. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, breezy, and hot. Storms are going to develop late, and we'll see highs that are well into the 90s tomorrow. It's going to be breezy again on Saturday, back into the upper 80s to near 90. And that's going to be most of the next 7 days. A couple of days there, Monday, Tuesday, we warm back up into the 90s, but mostly upper 80s to near 90 degrees across the area.
If you're like me, you're willing to travel for a good steak and a great dining experience. Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in downtown Bayard has just that. Some of the Panhandle's tastiest flat iron steaks, ribeyes, and even prime rib. Pair that with a Western dining experience in our quiet dining room or fun-filled main dining area, you and your family are sure to have a great night out on the town. So if you're looking for a great new restaurant to try, you just gotta head on over to Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in Bayard, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
What a year 2020 was. Now's the time to get out and travel this summer to see family and friends you were not able to see this last year. Spend more time enjoying your trip by flying United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with daily flights to and from Denver. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. And don't forget, Thrifty Car Rental is here for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and hitch a ride with your BFF, Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
The summer heat is back, but you can keep your cool with new windows and doors from Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming. That's right, Christmas in July is back. And for a limited time, Renewal by Anderson is offering 20% off and no payment, no money down, and no interest for 18 months. That means no payment until 2023 and 20% off every window and door. Call 307-215-7493 and schedule your free in-home estimate from Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming today.
Welcome back. An Alliance man has been arrested and charged with the death of an 18-month-old girl. 26-year-old Andy Sorrell Carter was arrested yesterday in Weld County, Colorado, and is charged with child abuse resulting in death. Greeley police say the girl was the daughter of Sorrell's girlfriend and was in his sole care when he brought the toddler to the hospital. She was diagnosed with severe brain bleed as a result of traumatic injuries sustained and died approximately 1 hour after. He is being held at the Weld County Jail with no bond. The Weld County District Attorney's Office will release further information as it becomes available. Carter was released from the Nebraska Department of Corrections back in November upon completing a 2 to 5 year prison sentence on a conviction of second-degree assault. Sticking with the courts now, as a 25-year-old Morrill man is behind bars on charges that include felony first-degree forcible sexual assault and assault by strangulation or suffocation following investigation of an incident at a Morrill residence over the holiday weekend. Faison Williams Sr. was arrested after a domestic assault was reported Monday by a woman with visible injuries being checked by medical staff at Regional West. Investigators say the woman told them on the night of July 4th, Williams became angry after finding out she had loaded Tinder on her phone and began attacking her. The victim told police Williams grabbed her by the hair, swinging her around while striking her in the face, pinning her against a bathtub, and choking her, followed by forced sexual activity. Following the attack, the woman was forced to stay in the residence but was able to escape to a neighbor's home the next morning and call for help. Williams made his first appearance in Scottsville County Court on Wednesday, with a preliminary hearing in the case set for July 14th. And media mogul and billionaire bison rancher Ted Turner is donating an 80,000-acre ranch he owns in the Nebraska Sandhills to a nonprofit agriculture ecosystem research institute. Turner says he might do the same with 4 other ranches in the Sandhills, but he says he will continue to pay taxes on the land. The news comes as a relief to state and local officials who had feared Turner might donate the nearly 500,000 acres of Nebraska ranch land he owns and remove them from property tax rolls. Turner Enterprises Incorporated and Turner Ranches recently announced the launch of the Turner Institute of Eco-Agriculture. Well, still to come, your Friday in the Field, weekend community calendar, and a whole lot more. Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say. Often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
we're back for another week of Fridays in the Field, brought to you by FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank. This week we're back in East Central Nebraska near Dwight, visiting with Ryan Pekarik of Pekarik's Produce. Ryan, as we look out and about, a lot has grown since the last time we've chatted. What have you been up to?
Last time we were here, we were just getting ready to start harvesting strawberries and just getting into the swing of picking things. We harvested on the strawberry patch for about 3.5 weeks. It was hot. That was a little bit of a short season, but it's a fast one, kind of quick and dirty. We've since then mowed off the strawberries. We'll put fertilizer out, put out weed control, and then they are growing for next year. We'll harvest that crop again in 2022. We're just about ready to start into a sweet corn patch in about now 7 or 10 days. We've started outside on green beans, cucumbers, yellow squash, zucchini, cabbage, broccoli. We're getting ready to start tearing into a potato field, maybe this week if it doesn't rain. And we've also started seeding for the fall, so we're seeding out beets and carrots. We're getting ready to transplant cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower. Those are all crops that'll get picked during the traditional row crop harvest season, late September up to about Thanksgiving when the ground gets cold.
So we learned the last episode you guys do a weekly subscription. What kind of vegetables and fruits are in that at this time of year?
Today we're packing raspberries, turnips, yellow squash, broccoli, and snap peas in our subscription. That is delivered here from the farm. About 1/3 of it goes to Seward and 1/3 goes into Lincoln, downtown Lincoln, to Hub Cafe.
All right. So you guys also visit a lot of farmers markets throughout the year. Behind the scenes, walk us through the process of how you guys prepare for that.
So by this time of the year, we're picking 7 days a week with cucumbers, zucchini, yellow squash, broccoli and peas. We have to stay on top of those. So we're picking. Everything goes in to be washed and sorted, large, small, medium, number 1 quality, maybe 2nd quality. Then we've got a cooler on the farm that's the size of a normal living room, and we can keep everything in there at 35 degrees. On Friday night, we kind of put the finishing touches on everything and organize our pallets, get the truck parked, make sure we've got our tables, our cash boxes, our bags, whatever supplies we'll need. And then on Saturday, I start loading truck about 4:30 in the morning, and we leave shortly after 5. We start setting up at the Haymarket about 6:30 on Saturday. That market runs from 8 to noon in downtown Lincoln. We're home Saturday afternoon, and we turn around and we have a couple gals that cover the Sunday market at College View for us from 10 to 2 on Sunday afternoon in Lincoln.
So I think it's hard to imagine all the work that goes behind going into those farmers markets. Are there any misconceptions that you hear from people when you're preparing for those things?
The biggest misconception is that I get up at some early butt hour on Saturday morning and pick everything before they come there. Everybody thinks everything is picked the morning of, which is basically an impossibility. We take in 4 to 6 pallets of produce for the Saturday market. So we're picking, like I mentioned, 6 or 7 days a week. Some of that product's moving out on Tuesday and Wednesday. Some of it's Friday off the farm for our drive-up hours, and then Saturday and Sunday again. But everybody, I guess the biggest misconception is they think I get up at midnight on Saturday morning and pick everything before we drive to town and start selling at 8, which is impossible.
Well, it is a busy time of year at Pekarik's Produce. The next time we visit, it'll be a little over a month or so. What will you guys be doing in that time?
Oh, in a month, we'll be into our 2nd batch of pickling cucumbers. We will be almost done transplanting broccoli and cabbage for the fall. We should have some, about 1 acre of carrots to go look at that we'll sell over the winter. We should be digging potatoes, and in a month we should have pumpkins setting in the field, and we'd probably have field-grown dirt tomatoes, which are a big seller for us. We grow a lot of tomatoes outside yet, kind of like Grandma used to, modern varieties, but we grow them outside in our good black dirt, and that's a big seller for us in August and September.
All right, a lot to look forward to. Again, we've been visiting with Ryan Pekarik of Pekarik's Produce for this week's edition of Fridays in the Field, which is brought to you by FNBO, the Great Big Small Bank.
New looks and new decor can be found at Compliments for You and Your Home. Check out the newest styles from Tribal, Charlie B, Ethel, and more. Compliments also has the shoes, purses, and jewelry for any occasion. Plus, right now, get 20% off all clearance apparel. While here, take a look at our solar lights and felt birdhouses. Finally, visit our newest addition, Katie Chandler and her salon. All this at Compliments for You and Your Home, 1708 Broadway, downtown Scotts Bluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scotts Bluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
The 100th Annual Oregon Trail Days rolls into Gering July 8th through the 11th. Barbecues, street dance, food fair, a car show, 2 parades, Old Settlers Luncheon, bicycle hill climb, mud volleyball, a pancake feed, chili and barbecue cook-offs, an art show, a craft show, and a quilt show, a carnival, beer and wine tasting, and Sawyer Brown with Ned Ledoux at Five Rocks. It's summer's best weekend. The 100th Annual Oregon Trail Days, July 8th through the 11th.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, we believe in personalized planning for your financial goals.
As your retirement income partners, our concern for your success, combined with resources from Raymond James, can help you make confident decisions for your financial future.
Our team of financial advisors will help you make your money work just as hard as you did to earn it. After all, our goal is to help you reach your financial goals.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Kevin Fig, Financial Advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation pre-retirement review.
And finally tonight, before we break for the weekend, it's time once again for your Friday Five.
Alex and Rebel here, and we are taking you on an adventure.
So Monday was National Fried Chicken Day. We're gonna taste 5 chicken sandwiches and rank them from best to worst.
Let's go.
You know what I'm a chicken fried.
Never fried a chicken.
All right, we've got 5 chicken sandwiches. We are heading back to Rebel's house to do the taste test.
Stay tuned. Okay, so we have got all 5 chicken sandwiches here. Rebel and I have not tried a single one of these ever. We don't usually order chicken sandwiches, so.
Nope, and they have all been mixed up in a random order, so we don't know which chicken sandwich we're eating. So yeah,
Should
let's
we do
just, should we try it?
All right.
Where are they? Oh, okay.
Hold the plate back. Ready?
Yep, ready, 1, 2, 3.
Mmm. Nice crunch.
There's a lot going on. I don't dislike it. I think it's a nice sandwich.
It's not very chickeny.
You know, it's a good place to start, but as of now, a little underwhelmed.
All right, so 1.
One.
Did you put it back
Put
on
yours
the
on the
plate?
left.
Okay.
Mine's on the right.
All right. Chicken sandwich number 2.
Oh wow, this one's like a messy boy. Okay.
It's got some sort of sauce on it.
Oh, that bite had no chicken in it.
Oh. All right.
Okay, give me another shot. Just a minute. To me,
Couple chews were not great, but it got better.
To me, it feels very all-American. Like, there's just so much going on. There's so much on here. All in all, how does this compare to the last one?
Better than the last one for me. What about you?
You know, I think I am actually partial to the other one as of right now. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, ready?
All right. You put the plate back. Okay. You know where you got it.
Third chicken.
Oh,
we got it? Hello.
I thought you were grabbing it.
No, I thought you were grabbing it.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Now that is chicken. It's chicken. It tastes like chicken.
I sure hope so. You know, I'd say
It could use a little sauce.
Yeah, it could, but I'd say overall this is probably my favorite so far.
I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1 so far, and you're 3, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chicken. Okay.
All right. Chicken sandwich number 4. Definitely has sauce on it.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Oh.
Oh my, that's, oh, sorry, that sounds like a hefty, it feels like a hefty boy.
All right, ready?
Uh-huh.
They got mostly sauce, not a lot of chicken. Another bite.
Overall, I would just call it, I feel like if you ate the whole thing, you would hate yourself afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3, 2, 4, 1.
I would say 3, 1, 4, 2. Or I don't know, 1 and 4 are kind of like a draw for me at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
right.
last but not least.
Oh no. Sorry, little buddy. I just tipped it over a little bit.
Wait, is the plate in front of us?
Yes. Ready?
Uh-huh. I don't know, I just don't, like, I don't feel compelled to take another bite.
This one's not very good.
Honestly, I dare to say it, it's kind of the disgrace of the selection today. I think it's a clear bottom for us.
Yeah. It just doesn't taste like anything.
Anyway, that's all.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. That's been 5 chicken sandwiches, randomly taste tested.
Yeah.
Hope you had fun. We had a great time, and we're
Let
full.
us know what your favorite chicken sandwich is.
All right. See you next time.
Thanks, guys. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you out at the Sawyer Brown concert tomorrow in Gering. And if not, we'll see you back here on Monday.